Hi, I'm Dr. J. You're going to be hearing from Mr. Top Step in a second. Mr. Top Step is called Top Step because the very top ring of that pit, that's where the biggest traders stand. You want to know what they're doing, you got to watch Mr. Top Step.
Good morning from the floor of the CME Group. This is Jason Carter with your daily Mr. Top Step update for this Tuesday, October 20th. We've seen a pretty much of a two-way trade this morning. The S&P has actually hit the level of 1099 this morning, which is about 17 points into the gap that we talked about previously. Much of that was based upon Caterpillar's earnings knocking the cover off the ball, but this market this morning kind of very much feels like it has that priced-in sort of feel to it. The S&P's opened up at 95 and made a quick high at 95.30 and have kind of drifted lower since. Since then, there's been a couple stories. One that's circulating the London Financial Times this morning, the Brazilian imposing a 2% rate hike on overseas investments in stocks and bonds to control an overvalued real. There was also some comments by Trichet talking hard on currency policy as well as a lax Aussie fiscal policy with the U.S. A couple of things that we're looking at on the bearish side today. This is a weekly S&P, and you'll notice from this high to this high, this trend line comes in right to where we almost are, and you also have the 100-day moving average right here at 1105. You know, the one thing right now that has just been in the news so much is how short the world is on the U.S. dollar, and you know, I'm not sure if I'm really prepared to call a low for the dollar yet, but this is setting up right now, especially with these subtle fiscal policies changing in currencies like what we've seen in Brazil, is that you could have a brutal unwind to the upside in this dollar, which is going to add pressure on stocks, and we could see a lot lower prices. Today, you know, I'd continue to see, I think the S&P is probably going to hang around in here, but if we start making new lows, the next level is going to be right around 1075. Stay tuned for more Mr. Top Step updates.